Hi everyone, Mark Watson here. I am very glad to be with you today. I wanted to take a little time from your busy day, if I could, to kind of share some of the things we've been doing with the Urban Training Institute here at 21st Century Democrats. I wanted to say that over the last couple of months, we've had about 5 or 6 different trainings. The number is not as important as the feeling that pervaded each of them. And that was could only be described as a real hunger for the information that we were sharing when it comes to how to run political campaigns. I am very gratified that so many people came up to us after these trainings to say to us how deeply they appreciated the information we were sharing with them. Moreover, how instructive the information was and how practical it turned out to be for them. As a matter of fact, several of the individuals we've talked to afterwards have indicated that they are thinking themselves of running. Wanted to say that at these training sessions, we've noticed that there's been an even distribution in the age demographic at each. There have been a number of younger folk as well as more mature individuals who are very hungry to see positive change in their community. As a matter of fact, specifically, last week we were in New Jersey, and it was a pretty tough neighborhood, but we were there with Congressman Donald Payne, and we were in this really beautiful church, as a matter of fact, where there were these incredibly disciplined field organizers and what are called district leaders, people who were deeply engaged in trying to understand again, the tactics that we were sharing with them that could be utilized to win campaigns, as much as how impressive they were. Even more impressive was the fact that the congressman himself stayed throughout and actually took notes. I talk about that in the blog that I've written about it. You might want to go take a look at it. But he stayed there throughout. He and his brother, who's a long-time former political representative in the state of New Jersey himself, and very passionate about this year's election. Both of them stayed throughout again and asked probing questions themselves and took notes. Very impressive. So the future of this whole initiative is just exciting. It's very exciting. I am so glad that 21st Century Democrats has agreed to do this, because the Congressional Black Caucus on Capitol Hill, the Congressional Hispanic Caucus, the Congressional Progressive Caucus are all in support of what this program is trying to achieve, and that is simply to empower people in their communities to be able to sit at the table of negotiation and have a say in the way that community's resources are allocated. So I'll come back to you again. We have another training in Chicago coming up in a couple of weeks where we'll be doing Congressman Danny Davis and Congressman Jesse Jackson for a third time. And thank you for your time, and talk to you soon.
Nice.